and good afternoon. Trust you're having a lovely day. Welcome to another super exciting Thursday at Ajuwaya.com, an NYSC program where we bring you news regarding the scheme and where we also discuss other interesting topics. My name is Ididion Uko. I am your host. For today's show, I have a guest with whom we'll conclude our discussion on the beauty of culture. 2 weeks ago, we started our discussion on the beauty of culture, where we looked at the Igbo and Yoruba tribes respectively. And today we'll be drawing our conclusion to that with the Hausa, the local dishes being made by the Hausa people, their mode of dressing, traditional rulers, different ceremonies, and lots more. As usual, it promises to be an exciting session, so just sit back and listen. But before then, we'll be going on a quick break. Coming up next is Ajuwaya News, so don't go nowhere.
Good afternoon, viewers. You are listening to Ajuwaya News. I am Sophia Bailey. Before the news, first the headlines. DG congratulates corps members as they conclude their first phase of service. Now the news in details. DG congratulates corps members as they conclude their first phase of service. The Director General, NYSC Brigadier General Joshua Dogara Ahmed, has congratulated the 2023 Batch A Stream 1 corps members on their completion of the first phase of their service year, saying they should maintain the spirit of patriotism as they embark on the next phase of the service year. The Director General, who was represented by the State Coordinator, NYSC Osun State, Mrs. Olayinka Abdul-Wahab, said this while delivering his welfare address to the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp at Ede on Tuesday. "I urge you to sustain the spirit of patriotism," he said, adding that the hard work and resilience they embedded during the orientation course should be replicated in order for them to serve their motherland selflessly. In their service, on their acceptance of the outcome of their letter of posting, Ahmed told corps members that they should accept their posting in good faith, reminding them of the oath of allegiance they took while enlisting. Speaking on being a good ambassador of the scheme, he told them to perform their duties with diligence and also guide them by the provision of the scheme by law and act. The Director General further enjoined corps members to avail themselves for the side post-camp training, as it will empower them to be self-reliant, stating that the good report from the scheme on the skill acquisition and entrepreneurial development side program is encouraging. On the general election and corps members' participation, she said the involvement of NYSC in the past election has contributed to the credibility of the nation's electoral process. He further advised the corps members that as they partake as corps personnel, they should adhere to the guidelines of the Electoral Act and also the rules of the engagement. In closing, Brigadier General Ahmed advised corps members to travel safe and only when permitted to, stating they should disabuse their mind from night trips and risk adventures. "I would like to warn you against unauthorized journey. If permitted to travel, you must avoid night trips. Traveling at night will only increase the risk of accidents, but also make rescue difficult." That has been the Ajuwaya News. Thank you for listening. Do join us same time next week.
Welcome back from that very short break, and thank you so much, Miss Sophia Billy, for that Ajuwaya news. As I said earlier, we'll conclude our discussion on the beauty of culture, and for today, we'll be looking at the Hausa tribe. Culture is who we are. It is what we represent. It is what we stand for. It is what differentiates us. It is what identifies us. Culture indeed is beautiful. Here with me to discuss on this topic is my guest. Welcome to the show, Mr. Jibril Issa. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, I'm fine.
How is everything, sir?
Bless God, everything is fine.
All right. How was your day?
Actually, my day was fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Hitch free, right?
Yeah.
No issues.
Yeah, the state is very nice. And I can see the environment is very conducive.
All right. It's nice to have you on the show,
It's
sir.
my pleasure.
All right. So what do you have for us today?
Ya jama'a ina wuninku, ina gajiya, ya aikinku, ya kowa da fatan dai kowa yana nan cikin koshin lafiya. Jama'an jihar Osun, ina muku barka da warhaka, ina muku barka da yanayi da kuma barka da
Alaji, you have to interpret.
I forgot. I even thought I'm in Kaduna already. I never thought I'm in Osun State.
All right. So
good afternoon, our viewers. I'm Jubril by name. I'm an indigenous of Kaduna State, and I was born and brought up in Kaduna State. So, actually, Hausa group is one of the 3 major languages we have in Nigeria.
Sure, true.
And Hausa has been existing even far before Nigeria got independent. So, the real origin of Hausas from South Sahara Desert is the coming together of some indigenous people from some part of South Sahara Desert that were able to establish that tribe.
Okay.
Likes of some of their warriors that they have then, likes of the Mbaye Jida, then Kun Amina of Zazzau, then late Uthman Danfodio, that is from Sokoto. So all those people, they really contributed.
All right.
In establishing Hausa, and Hausa is not even in Nigeria alone. There are some parts of this country, most especially here in Africa, like likes of the Chad, Niger, other Sudan. You can still find Hausas there. So Hausas are not only seen in just only Nigeria. Hausa is let me just say some almost part of Africa. Wow. Some states in Africa. All
right, interesting. So we just talked about the origin of the Hausa tribe, and we have seen that Hausa people are also found outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. So could you tell us, or how many states make up the Hausa tribe?
You know, in history of Hausa, we have what we call Banza Boy.
Banza Bakwai.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there a translation to that?
There are the 7 measures, but Bakwai in Hausa, it means 7.
Okay.
There are 7 states that comprises of Hausa groups.
Okay.
And mostly they are from precisely northwest to be precise.
Okay.
We have likes of the Sokoto. We have Katsina.
Okay.
We have Kano. We have the Kebbi State, we have Kaduna State, and we have Zamfara State.
All right.
They are the 7 major states that comprises of Hausa.
All right, so just the northwest.
Northwest.
Okay.
Then later I forgot, there are some few parts of North Central that you can also find Hausas again. Likes of the Niger State, they are still Niger, even though the majority of tribes in Niger are Nupis.
Okay.
There are still some parts that are
Hausa.
Yeah, Hausas. Likes of the Nasarawa State, you can still find Hausa people in Nasarawa.
Okay.
Then likes of the that's Plateau State.
Plateau.
There are still Hausas in Plateau State. You can find Hausas. And some states, likes of the Adamawa State, even though Adamawa is majority, they have been dominated by Fulanis, but you can still see Hausas there.
Hausas.
Bauchi State, you can still find Hausa there. Likes of the Gombe.
Yes, Gombe.
All those places, you can find Hausa people there. But the 7 states that were the real origin of Hausas is Sokoto,
okay,
Katsina,
okay,
Zamfara,
okay,
Kaduna, Kano,
Kano.
and Jigawa State.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting to know. So the major occupation of Hausa, because you know every tribe is known for particular occupation.
Yeah.
So could you tell us what do the Hausa people do?
Yeah, Hausas, majority of Hausa people do engage in farming.
Okay.
Hausa people do farm. They farm very well. They farm like both cash and food crops.
Okay.
Mostly like all those tomatoes, like maize, all those then sorghum, then as far as then cocoyam,
Okay.
sweet potatoes,
Okay.
rice,
Rice.
and also rice. Yeah, rice, beans, all such kind of food crops. Then after farming, we also have tailoring.
Okay.
Hausa people do also involve themselves in tailoring. Then there's what we call rini in Hausa.
Rini.
Yeah, rini.
Like when the rain is falling.
No, rini. It's rini. This one is dyeing of clothes.
Okay, tie and dye.
Yeah, tie and dye.
Okay.
Exactly, tie and dye. Also, people also involved in tie and dye. Then also Hausa people also involved in craft.
Okay, craft work.
Yeah, even carpentry again. You can then blacksmith.
Okay.
Blacksmith again. Hausa people they are found in blacksmithing. That's they will produce those cutlasses, hoes that they do use to go to farm and do their normal activities in farm. Then like their women, they do involve also in trading.
Okay.
You see Hausa women in front of main road selling kose and cocoa. That's it's one of their favorites.
Okay.
It's mostly